Good morning. It's another day. It's day 12 of my dry fasting, and it will start in a few minutes, the dry fast. And I am good this morning. I'm feeling great with the pressure in my head. And we'll continue with today. So let's see how today goes. Yesterday was gloomy and droopy, but let's see how today goes. So yeah, see you later. Hey everybody, this is Graham coming in at lunchtime just to tell you just what happened with me. Our situation is I went to the doctor. Obviously my wife wanted to go to the doctor and I went, and I wanted to also see the doctor. So this is not my normal general practitioner that I normally go to. This is a new one. So I was like, okay, let's see what this doctor knows about the carnivore diet. And I've explained to him all about it. He said, yes. And I said to him, why am I here today is because of this pressure pain, which I normally complain about in my videos. What can it be? And he looked at me and he said, wait, let me just check your blood pressure. And he was a bit unsettled after that. He said my blood pressure is 140/100, which is high, which is the concern part. And he inquired more, and I said, yes, I'm doing intermittent fasting. I'm also doing dry fasting in between. And he asked me why, and I said, well, more for health reasons, the dry fasting. He was more concerned about why you're doing dry fasting. And he said, you need to get that hydrated. You're losing electrolytes, you're losing, and hence the pain in the head, or the pressure in the head. And then I told him about, I tested the dry fasting, not drinking during the night, and he said, yes, that makes sense. He says, yes, if you drink, your brain swells, and dehydration, your brain, what you call it, shrinks. And yeah, so now I'm sitting. Doctor's advice, obviously I need to go for a blood test as well. But doctor's advice is that I should stop dry fasting and I can continue with my intermittent fasting. And now I'm like, what now? And the funny part is, got home from the doctor, me and my wife discussing this whole thing of what the doctor said, and unknowingly I was standing with a cup in my hand, still empty, but I wanted to fill it with water. Funny. But yeah, currently the pressure is increasing, and I don't know, I asked for, give me some strong meds just to calm for pressure, because maybe there's some stressful things that is happening that I don't know about. But yeah, this is just an update of just what happened. So yeah, comment if you have any ideas. I'm still undecided whether I'm going to stop dry fasting, but doctor recommends I need to stop that. He didn't say I couldn't stop intermittent fasting, but he said I need to stop dry fasting. There's no reason for me doing that. He didn't say anything about the carnivore, anything bad about it, so which is a good thing. However, I get the feeling he's not a carnivore doctor. But let's see, another doctor that's optimistic about what my blood results will be, and then would then tell me this and that and that. So let's see. Right, for tonight, I'm looking at pieces here, which is lamb pieces, which I will put in the air fryer. And I got a kidney over there, lamb kidney with some fat on. So yeah, this would be tonight's meal, and hopefully it will fill me up. Tonight's meal is all about lamb pieces with fat on. So there's no fat, extra fat, although I got one piece of fat with a kidney on. So yeah, that's gonna be delicious for tonight. Well, I'm back, and this time around, I finished supper. It's like an hour ago, and my video is late. However, let me just get into the business of the day. It was really a day where I have to put my two brains together and have to make a decision. As I've said earlier, I was at the doctor, and the decision I need to make, am I going to stop dry fasting? And I'm not too keen to stop it because it works well. However, the problem I have currently is this blood pressure spike, and the biggest one is the diastolic, which is obviously very high. I'm just worried about that. It's not at 80, it's at 90, 98, around about there. It's playing around there, and the doctor said it's 100. So I'm just a bit worried about that. But tomorrow will be, hopefully, I'm not going to eat anything, obviously, intermittent fasting and drinking. And I will drinking water, obviously. Drinking water. The doctor suggested that why am I fasting? In the first place, why I'm doing dry fasting. He agrees with intermittent fasting, but why am I doing dry fasting? He was more worried about that. And I said to him it was more for health reasons. And he was like, but why? Why? I said, it's also the Ramadan, but you're not Muslim. He said, well, it's for health. I'm testing. And when I said testing, he said, what are you testing? I said, well, I did the test and I saw that with dry fasting, the pressure goes away. And he's like, yeah, if you don't get enough liquids in, your brain is sort of like shrinking, and if you drink. And I said, yes, my testing started when I saw drinking water at night when I sleep. Not when I sleep, but yeah, drinking water. And that water, as I wake up, going to the toilet, coming back, drinking a glass, your brain will swell, and that's where the pressure. So he was just saying that theory-wise, this is what's happening, but he's not pinpointing, yes, that's the cause of the pressure. He's just saying, so he said I must have he want me to do some blood tests, and we will go from there. He also mentioned, because I've mentioned to him, if he's aware of carnivore, firstly, does he know what carnivore is? And he said, yes, he knows what carnivore is. That's the people that only eat meat. I said, okay, right. And I said to him, this is my history. I was on meds, and after 8 months, I had to drop meds. Everything was cool. And since then, everything was cool until now. Right? That all happened in 2023. 2024 was okay. 2025 comes around, and here's the blood pressure spike. So yeah, like I said in previous videos, the blood pressure scare. So it's not a scare anymore, it's now a worry. So now I'm sitting, and since he said I must hydrate myself, I mustn't do dry fasting, and yes, it is one of the most damaging things you can do if you're not prepared. But yeah, here's the thing with me: mindset, willpower, doing the thing. That's what me. Taking the challenge. That's me. Bettering my health. That's me. So yeah, going forward, like I said, I am not sure. I'm going to do my blood test. I'm going to find out what is my cholesterol really that high? Because yes, I showed him my last year, 2023, end of 2023's results, and I didn't do anything in 2024. So I showed him that results, and he was like, your cholesterol. And I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. Before you say anything else, let's look at that triglycerides over HDL ratio. And he said, say, that is a better indicator than what you're going to tell me about my cholesterol. So he said, well, I see you're well informed about your health and your markers and all that. So, yes, I need to be informed. And he said, well, do your blood pressure test every day. It's a better way. And he wants me to do it morning, lunchtime, which is midday, and evening. I need to monitor that and see how my blood pressure goes. Right, so that is the things you said. I know I'm talking long here, but the concern for me is, must I now quit the challenge? What do you guys think? My head says continue, but do something different. Right, continue the dry fasting for now. Your intermittent fasting, maybe you should do something about that. But I am not so sure. But yeah, today, the pressure was a bit hectic. When I went to the doctor, it was like sort of a headache coming along. So I got me some strong, I say strong, but it was more tension headache meds to help me with that. And I did drink tonight because I'm not going to drink these meds that I don't know about on an empty stomach. So I did drink, and yes, I do feel a little bit of spinning and going around, which maybe means I need to go sleep. But yeah, I would, in my case, I would just say that, yes, the N=1 experiment is continuing, which means I become the test subject for myself and see what works for me. And I'm not recommending to you guys to try this because, yes, it puts you in a different league. If you try things which like you want to find out, it puts you in a different league of medical attention as well. So I did go see the doctor. I did hear what he says, and hopefully by tomorrow morning, God willing, I'll be at the lab just to go get my blood drawn, and then we'll see from there what the blood test results give. I know for a fact that on carnivore your cholesterol will be high. So I'm more concerned about my triglyceride levels and my HDL levels and whatever else. Is my markers better? Is it not? We work it from there. But currently I'm sitting here with a pain streaking here over my head. So yeah. But overall feeling today, I was feeling good. Got my work done. How did I land up at the doctor? Maybe a short story. Wife's back is sore. She phoned me. I need to go fetch her, and there we are at the doctor. So it's just sort out her back. She had 2 operations on her back, so yeah, just sort that out. She just wanted some pain meds, so yeah, and that's how I landed up at the doctor. And just explaining, looking for that carnivore doctor. I didn't go to my regular doctor as well. So explain to the doctor what carnivore is. I think he knows what I want. But, doctors, they will then push onto their medical. And yes, like you said, sometimes there needs to be intervention. So let's see. You guys have a great day wherever you are, and thanks for watching. And yes, I'm so excited to share my 2-year anniversary with you guys, and I can't wait. But let's see what tomorrow gives. And you guys stay safe. Be kind to one another. Love each other. Forgive each other. And just remember, if you empower your plate, you enrich your life. This is Graham from the Carnivore Transformer saying or signing off. Bye!